ask for a better final here. Dark horses for sure. Liquid have got their work cut out. Fnatic have looked faultless throughout this run. And now their final challenger. Best of 5. Will it go the distance? Will it be just 3? Who knows? But for now, it's Durka taking those first couple of steps.
Actually, Redguard takes the tag here, so he's got to be careful of the paint shell following through. Gets the TP away from it. Fnatic applying a little bit of pressure, though. No scrambled rotation coming through just yet, and a fair bit of utility burns up, actually. Redguard actually greets them here. Bosto and Durka drifting through the poison orb.
Yeah, and what do you do if you're Leo? You're trying to keep your life more than anything, and you've been overwhelmed. Trade for Alpha, but by now they're left in tatters, just down to Chronicle and him. And keep in mind, Chronicle's on the other side of the map, so unless something incredible happens here, this is looking wrapped up in round 1. But again, let Chronicle cook a little here. How much space can he take? The pause is enough to at least keep them guessing here, and you can already see Soulcast.
He's conscious, but I don't think he's, well, maybe actually here, coming back through to clear heaven.
Chronicle
gets the better of him, though.
Yeah, okay,
Not a single
Soulcast.
tag.
He didn't take any damage. And now they've got a pretty decent post plant. This is something out of nothing. This is a 2v4. And they got some ground to cover. Redguard's going to be a minute or 2 to get there. He can try and apply some pressure.
That's the one smoke. Down to 8 HP, but Safe still has the paint shells and the boom bot available here. It's definitely doable. Redguard actually giving away his position, I think, slightly. Chronicle's going to have heard that.
Yeah, going to pop the wall. Back on up. Look for maybe a fair fight. It looks like Yampi's the target! A clean pick for Chronicle. Oh, the second! Chronicle! Beautiful work!
Still got the snake bite to stall as well, Lauren. The time is ticking away for Safe.
Only down to that paint shell now. Boombot used, going to post it and hope for the best and pray! And no one's answering! Fnatic instantly put themselves on the board in an obscene pistol round.
But it's been a 2v4. That was absolute madness.
It's started like this!
Even here, this is a massive overextension, but I think they've missed the timing here to try and actually get themselves onto C. So dicey for Soulcast. At the timing here on Yampi, I think he's expecting it to fully reset, but like I said, Redguard being down to 8 HP, giving away his position as well, sets up Chronicle for success here.
Bloody hell, what a start to things. And now Fnatic reaping the benefits, right? You've got that Vandal on Boasty, you've got it on Chronicle, they got a nice little buy behind it. On the other side, Ghosts and a little bit of Pandemonium, but really to no end. I think Redguard just got spotted too. Yeah, that's being sent. Have fun, catch that. Any damage? No, Durka's gonna get it. Paintshot did find. That's about it so far. Leo took a little bit of damage too, but as it stands, nothing to report here for Liquid.
Very proactive, actually spread thin here, Yampi. Crisp on the first, Leo will fall. A 3v2 now, but Safe and Yampi only on Ghosts. 3 rifles actually in the hands of Fnatic. A little bit of space or time left in this rotation as well. Yampi's going to have to give his position away slightly by dealing with the door. What can they get done here, Lauren?
Spike planted.
This is tricky with so little kit on them. And the big issue is it's all the rifles left, right? Not a bit of chip damage, but Alpha now notes Safe's presence. There's not much opportunity even from that door. No, yeah, it's been watched. Fnatic sitting very patiently in this post plant. Super keen, not allowing any issues to amount, and yeah, Safe can maybe get towards the site. But now, yeah, you've still got Killjoy standing and Viper. So not a fun post plant to try and handle.
Absolutely not. I think Safe just probably trying to bait somebody in, but with 3 rifles, Fnatic shouldn't overstep the mark here. Just want to see them falling back now. Yeah, with the gravity well. Maybe somebody just looking for one more orb towards something. Again, Chronicle within touching distance of the pit already. I guess we can get into the conversation now about this veto. It's obviously statistically, you can scroll for days and Fnatic sit at the top at most of those statistics, but coming to this to start on Lotus, I had some real concerns. I hit this on the desk yesterday, and I think if we keep ourselves in the correct mindset, yes, there was a big comeback there, but the way that Liquid have adapted to this Killjoy composition, I still have lots of questions. I think Fnatic are the kryptonite to that. They're the ones to almost exploit it, because there's a massive overinvestment from both of the, I don't want to say dedicated anchors, but expected anchors in the form of Yampi and Nats. A number of times we've seen them concede first deaths and dump all of their utility, and against Foot, I mean, time and time again, it was just that death ball approach that then if you don't have the stall, you don't have anybody to lock down a site. becomes very difficult. Expecting potentially a jump peak here, but Soulcast and Nats. It's not often you see Soulcast in this position actually to play alongside Nats.
No, a little bit of a switch up there, and it's worked quite well because it looked like Fnatic were almost going to go for like a little bit of a dry contact piece like that. I don't love that from Boaster. Yeah, it felt like they were going to go for something, but the Prowler working really well for Soulcast in that, kind of revealing how close Boaster had managed. But it's a quick pivot towards the other side, and this is when it's going to be Redgar on a platter. He needs to be very aware of this. Needs to already deliver, and he does! 3 huge kills! Incredible work from Redgar. Zero right to do that much damage, and Safe's already here, so all of those opportunities for Leo have dwindled.
30 seconds left.
Might even get caught here by Nats. He seems to be aware. Does still get the kill, and actually doesn't take too much damage. 90 HP, got 3 left to find, 20 seconds left on the clock. Not seeming doable for him here.
He's got a fair fight on this until then. Yeah, Safe stayed back, but hey, Redgar, what a round from him.
Yeah, big bailout. Just as Fnatic are stacking up towards this A site hit. Well, he's setting up once again, potentially, to get in position for it. So, lucky here, just perfect placement on the tracers. Boaster just coming forward to try and remove some of that utility. Which again, if that is what I've got my eyes on here, is quite often Yampi's playing ahead of it. It's not used to kind of take late contact on a site or catch potentially a mid-round audible towards B. There's been a few times where it's spread very thin and it's there's no contact play on the back of it. At least here, I'm seeing the same setup once again, and that's a huge positive in my eyes. Looks like Liquid have actually fixed that on the fly.
I like that. This is a lot of work for Nats, though. Yes, they've been able to kind of invest Redgar back to where it was. It does buy a little bit of time, though. And they're going to try and speed up the pace a little bit here, Fnatic. Correct call on that, but let's see if they can break that back of the site. Boaster taking a lot of chip on the way down to 48, but did have at least a shot towards CT. No one seemed to respect it or even look his way. So it's Durka to deliver, takes down Soulcast, but Yampi answers right on back in. 2 big kills found, and they can push back towards the site if they want to. Alpha, does he find a little unexpected timing? No, he will have to reveal position.
Correct Chronicle is though. He's going himself into the backside of B, and Leo's trying to regroup with him now. 3 coming through that C connector. Chronicle has to find something here just to get back behind them, Lauren.
That would be incredible if he can, but I wonder if they can. They've lost the timing now on the site. He would have to kind of knife out go. Nats is already getting paranoid. He's reading it perfectly here. Yeah, lovely work from Nats. Great intuition just to make sure they hadn't noted Chronicle. Maybe a little curious as to where he'd got to, and they read it correct. Lovely work from Liquid, and a beautiful hold on the site, actually.
Yeah, really well played, and already seeing positives in the adjustments, the slight adjustments being made here by Liquid. I don't know Fnatic, I don't know how early the timeout will come, but they certainly need a different approach. I think last time as well, we were commenting on how scrappy things started out.
Yes.
And the scoreline really not reflecting, I think, how close some of the rounds were, but it was Liquid to take the early lead on Lotus. I think actually coming out of a timeout was when Fnatic were able to stabilize, adjust the game plan accordingly, but there's a few different things from Liquid here that certainly need addressing here. Showstopper available, Viper's Pit and the Nightfall, but with the weaponry here, doubting the investment.
Smoke goes in. That's gonna keep Fnatic at bay for a little longer. What's this ratty little thing? Ah, it's just with the back of the wall.
Yeah, back rubble. Well, does that land top, actually?
If it lands top, that's very nice. I think one went to the back last round, so I'm wondering if it's the same one. Yeah, same as the last one. But Redgar's position, he makes no subtlety of this, really, but he's still a nuisance to get past. Cycling through the smokes, he does have support in the form of Safe. It's not like he's alone on this endeavor. So once again, early round, Fnatic really not getting much play into this. No chip damage done massively, a little bit of something towards Safe, but it's barely big enough to report. So it's a lean back towards B, putting the pressure towards Yampi. Oh, Alpha!
Just deletes him.
That's nasty. Quick clear towards the door and notes no one off the back of it, so they should be able to get a free plant.
30 seconds
Boaster opens up an avenue to close around this side, trying to defend this plant.
It's gone down on B, though. This is huge for Fnatic. And a 4v4, and they've got the showstopper to play inside it.
Couldn't quite snap back in time to find Alpha, who's having a belting round already. Soulcast wants to close that gap if he can, but Nats needs to brave what's in front of him. walk in the pit. Soulcast does find his target. There was Alpha, down to a 2v2 now. Tough part. Chronicle still standing.
Fire in the hole!
They're gonna hear this and back away. Durka just protecting that spike plant. No one's there. They burnt the, I guess they burned through a lot of their ults on this one, so hey,
But
for
this
Liquid.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure, positive for Liquid, but this is a swing round. This is for Fnatic to get back in a comfortable financial position. I mean, Leo brought down to 650 there, so the plant and the round win is actually huge. I was questioning whether or not the investment was going to come. It's on the back of just one kill. But like I said, that kill comes on B, where Yampi's committing to an engagement ahead of his utility. It's not to take contact. He's holding that angle. And when you've got the pit and the showstopper, you can lock down B site so easily. Yeah, I'm seeing this a number of times now. Nats is kind of dedicated to the solo anchor this time. Safe, Durka actually way ahead of the curve here.
Supposed to not got a gun.
Oh no.
Has he forgotten to buy again?
I can't remember the last time we saw one of them actually. Was it overtime or something to lock in?
Oh dear, the Chronicle's gone down. Another smoke cycled in, and the support system different this time. It was safe before. This time it was Soulcast and actually Leo finding both of them. Big win on one of the extremities. Still advantageous towards Liquid with 3 of them alive. Alpha and Leo have to try and navigate the path.
Ultimate's available here for Liquid if they do want to try and secure this or have to invest something to secure it. So he saves here with the showstopper. If he's feeling the heat, might just look to close this one out. Leo down to 45 HP though, so
Where are you?
will be noted here at least with the reveal.
And there it is, felt the pressure.
He's locked in with the C's. Can't
Nice
actually
little
close
way
the
to use
gap.
it. Yep. Fnatic just having to respect this, but time is starting to run low. Does go in, doesn't get what he wants. So second attempt now. Nice work from Leo there to draw that out. Safe just running through the utility basically. Satchel actually kind of dropped the ball there. Yeah, Leo gets given a free pass.
Alpha's got a lockdown. Yampi does as well, but I was talking about the investment potentially. If Yampi finds something on the flank here, it could fall apart for Fnatic.
Let's see how close he gets. Leo, did he spot him there?
Run.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he did. He had no idea. He did not see Leo then. And now Leo's just left to try and fight it out. The shorty flies in. He goes down. Great trade work from Alpha. Oh, can he adjust? Yes, he can! Fnatic again!
Flipping the disadvantage once again.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, and Liquid have to pump the brakes because that's 2 rounds now that Fnatic have no right to turn that back in their favor.
Boaster didn't even have a gun.
This is a ridiculous swing from Leo.
The fact that Safe thought he was safe, safe because of the utility and didn't even double check. Just threw out that blast pack and hoped for the best.
They bait with the door once again.
Oh, it's incredible.
Yeah, we're running away from the showstopper, by the way. But another fumble in my eyes.
Yeah, a couple of these now. Starting to haunt Liquid. It's not a pleasant feeling to lose the pistol like that.
Well,
and then this.
Even just jump ahead of you there. You lose the last round of Thrifty, and then you lose another 2v3. Potentially a 2v4, I'm not even sure what that... Hello, Striker.
Hope you're having a good day.
Cage.
And now, let's see what we got. Buy back in for Liquid. Fnatic want this 10th. This would be a huge boon to them.
Like I said, only really Leo's ultimate to work with here. So they might set up for this tower take once again. Redgar does retrieve the orb. So 1 off the orbital strike now. Smoke's invested, but no progress made on the back of that. So now potentially Liquid only have, I mean, yeah, sure, the cage from Nats, but 1 smoke in terms of setting up for an exec here. And sure, yeah, there's a 3rd member of Fnatic committed towards B, but it's a deep hold towards A. Nats has already posted up pretty deep. I don't even know if the awareness is there.
This is going to be a burst, if anything. There it is. Yeah. Need to deal with that, and they do. Safe's on the way.
Oi, what? How?
How did he get
30
that?
seconds left.
Did he get... I mean, there was an assist there from both Yampi and
Spike
Redgar.
planted.
Was that a molly and a fault line?
Maybe? I genuinely didn't catch that. But that's pretty big. considering Alpha's been the headhunter, right? He's been the main guy to change the outcome of this, and Nats and Redgar locking it down over towards A main. Chronicle trying to give himself a fair fight, but he ain't gonna get it on 26 HP. And Leo's sat in CT. What are you meant to do? This round's done.
Yep.
It was almost done from the beginning.
Got to hold on to these. With Chronicle down at 150, Alpha down at 400. They're trying to protect the purchase going forwards. But yeah, show me that replay. I want to see everything that got sent towards Alpha, because he's tucked in behind the box just below rope, right? He's in sands.
I think so. Nice 10 for Liquid. And I want to roll this back to the beginning. See how that happens. Because, you said it, protagonist Alpha, sure, but here we go.
But what else connects here? So he's stunned up.
Stunned and just can't move?
He's stunned up and in the smoke. That's where the assists come from.
You're not there yet. Dangerous game to be playing. Speaking of dangerous games, Dirk is playing one himself. He knows everything though. He knows so much about this. He knows the Soulcast is screwed. Oh, what a shot from Dirk! Stunning precision on the first, and the follow-up's just gorgeous. Is there an answer to be had from Nats trying to slip through on a bit of timing here? Prowler just dissipates and he gets himself so close. They seem aware of the possibility. Did boast to catch a glimpse of him? I don't think so. And now a chance made, and it goes. He's having a round.
That's just safe from Redgar. And Fnatic desperately trying to drag themselves back online, take the initiative, and be decisive in these rounds now.
If anything, that round's a rallying cry coming out from Durka to get the boys fighting.
One enemy remaining.
Redgar trying to get cheeky with it. Alpha stands tall though. What's the smoke? Drops. Does he catch safe off the retreat? No. He'll be able to slip through the smoke.
Now this would be quite impressive.
It would be something.
Yeah. Now, I don't think it's going to happen. As the defuse is halfway, and safe is backing. So, Durka not going to catch him. Just as he presses the corner.
Look at the orbital strike off this though.
True.
And Fnatic actually building back towards some of these key ultimates.
Durka's what, 2 away as well, I think?
Yep, Durka 2 off the showstopper, 3 away from the lockdown. The reveal is huge here. Wait, did the reveal actually tag on Yampy as well?
I think I got both of them there.
That reveal is disgusting.
I want that.
What?
I would like it.
That's disgusting.
I would enjoy that.
I just noticed the trail there.
Wow. Scraping by with a couple of rounds is half Liquid though. Just about keeping even.
5 retakes from Fnatic.
Mad, isn't it? What's the plan this round? How are you going to paint this picture, Liquid? Got Alpha waiting over towards 8. Redgar patrolling.
Liquid have definitely slowed things down now.
The pace is night and day from what we saw before. Showed a little something towards A, but we can see him drifting towards that B site.
I'm not even sure actually if this is semi-intentional. Obviously they have a good combo between Boaster and Leo in terms of the ultimates. I even say Durka as well in that regard. It's the orbital strike to open things up here for Liquid. No resistance on the way in just yet, but Leo finds a blind kill.
Big catch for him. That's huge. There's the ult as well. Pain Shell coming in, perfect from Fnatic. Very well composed. This is the Fnatic we were waiting to see.
They find themselves once again in a couple of these rounds on Fracture. Looking a bit more reminiscent of that structure, that choreography we're used to seeing.
Even just the chemistry between the players, starting to see it come online. As I said, that round from Durka was lovely, but...
And it's a team effort as well, but everybody's got a buddy system. They're using their utility together. A stark contrast from some of the other examples we've seen in this series.
Getting fired up now as well.
11-10. Liquid, the funds are starting to get a little flaky. Fnatic Proactivity once again.
Oh, and Alpha looking to swing on the pinch as well. Just as they come around, it's Durka to find Redgar as well. That's a backline gone. They're a little cornered here, trying to overwhelm towards the site though, but Boaster's keeping his cool. He's keeping control of a little bit, as much as he can. Yampy has forged a path through towards the site though. Plant gonna go down towards B.
We'll have his Rolling Thunder off that as well.
That could be huge. That's holding space towards CT though, a dangerous position. They still have kit on Chronicle to clear this if they need to. Oh, he swung early. Catching Durka, yes, but the trade comes out. A 4v3 now. Next steps, safe, willing to take the next fight. This is scrappy again. They want this to be a bloodied battle. Soulcast's position is rotten to work with. But they want to find that additional player. Alpha hides. They don't see him yet. He's gone away with a little bit of something here, but he's giving away now. Soulcast has to be aware. He's pinned in though, but oh, Leo's got one. Yampy now in the 1v1. And against Leo again in the time. He's running out of it. He swings and he's got him. Team Liquid ain't out of it yet. Dragging this game back. And that is so scrappy again. I can't keep saying, it's such a brawl on these sites.
And it's a bailout round for Liquid. I was saying, the fun's starting to deteriorate. Beautiful open up, more aggression all the way through towards Tree here. The only thing Liquid have to work with here is tower. To be honest, that's it. And they convert this into a successful round.
But it's the first success they've had in a while, right? If it's coming in, in bits and pieces, dribs and drabs, it's not consistent. How do they find that next round? Because it feels like Fnatic had the upper hand and still potentially do.
Pace change from Liquid out of that.
You can see how deep Fnatic is sitting. They are not entertaining holding on the site here at all. Rotations are in though.
No ultimates this time either.
They've been punishing this cross every single time though. I swear we've been seeing kills happen every single second. Safe. The first man to feel brave enough to step forward. Horn on the site shows nothing. And Fnatic wait patiently. Anything given away. The re-smoke towards the cross. They need to make the most of this if they want it. But again, Spike's with Yampy. He's the one who can do this. Safe, are you waiting with that? I'm waiting to see that showstopper. Here we go. They're going to scurry and scatter. And he doesn't do anything with it. Somehow doesn't do the damage he'd want to. Trying to buy some time to get out of the stun, but now the plant's going to be coming down. They can't really deny it here. Boombot to follow. Trying to keep him back further. Durka still succeeding towards Redgar. Safe, getting into it. Wants the shot, doesn't get it. The trade's Yampy! He's still doing damage. And now Soulcast and Yampy up against Alpha and Leo. And the cross is going to be so precarious. You can see the eyes trained on it. They're waiting for it. Soulcast going to hit the shot. He just dips away in time. And now Yampy. Got to be dangerous. He's got him. He's got Leo down. And now Alpha in the 1v2. And of course, the shorty waiting. Do you dare go into the den? And the timing on this one, Soulcast getting closer, Alpha feeling the chances, slipping away from him now. Time getting so low, he has to make something happen, and Yampy's there! What a round from Liquid again! In the absolute mayhem of these rounds, they are now one away.
Fnatic reset into such a deep position here, Lauren. Safe's able to just run away with it. Honestly, he has such deep control. I didn't even see that from Durka. Seized in, still finds Stu, but Yampy responds with 2 of his own. And 4 on the round for him. Some of these retake setups now, the cracks are starting to show for them. Another pace change here, actually. Or continuing with that pace. Durka will find safe. Yampy already back one away from a Rolling Thunder, by the way. Used it in the other post plant on B.
Crazy, isn't it? He has been just coming alive in these very last couple of rounds, but this time that pace change was met by force. Durka there to deal with it, blunt the spear a little.
Do they try and get aggressive once again behind B with this lockdown?
They've done it before.
Was going for that attacker-sided lockdown in underpass. Which is why I think Liquid are looking to clear all the way under and through Arcade.
Soulcast can get his ult from this too. Just making sure no one's hanging around tower. Doesn't fancy it, wants to contact towards site.
Soulcast does have the spike, so we'll get it off the plant regardless.
True. Second they break this though.
Fnatic want to get this attacker lockdown. But there's nothing to pin in the other side of Arcade here.
30 seconds left.
Here we go. Wait to hear that sound.
Spike planted.
Spike's in. Lockdown. It's there. And now, welcome to the mayhem. The pandemonium begins now. Soulcas finding Durka. Oh, and the follow-up! Huge impact from Soulcas. Has to respect the lockdown though. Chronicle falls. Nats with a reply. It's a 3v2. Chronicle and Alpha with everything to do. Can they take this to OT? Is there anything left in the tank here? Yampi invests the ult, draws them away from the defuse. Nats still standing. It's all on Alpha. A 1v2 to save Fnatic here. Or it's Liquid doing the unthinkable. He doesn't even know the time he's got left, and it is being ripped away from him. So much utility, so little time. He can't do it. Team Liquid